Hey everybody, thank you for joining my channel. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment if you will. I want to talk about how some people think that just because you believe in God, you believe in the Most High, you might believe in Jesus, you're a God-fearing man or woman, and all of this, you profess to be holy or, real religious, all of that. They think just because you believe in God and you're a good person that you're supposed to be a doormat. That's what some people think. And they try to push your buttons and all of that. This is not that and that's not this. That's what they need to understand. Because I can get you together real quick and fast and I'm still a woman that believes in the Most High. I'm in alignment. So this is for the people in the back who have something to say. This is for my God-fearing women and men out there. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Don't be afraid to have boundaries, because I want to tell you a little personal story about me, how I got baptized and I was on the right path and all of that. And as soon as I got baptized, the devil sent people to me, literally, to try to test me. And I failed because I wasn't equipped. I was 35 years old and I let a guy in my house. Of course, I was intimate with him and I wasn't even trying to be intimate with him, but he was just, low-key pressuring me or whatever the case may be. And it seemed like after I let him in my house, my life fell apart. Then everything went to shit. Yes, because I didn't have boundaries. I believed in God, but I didn't have boundaries. And I feel like a lot of people have experienced that. We all struggle in life where we had belief in God. We believe in Jesus at one point in time, possibly, or we possibly still do, and like we didn't correlate the two. Well, I know me personally, I didn't take my walk with the Lord as serious as I do now, but I'm still a human being at the end of the day. So this video is for somebody, I don't know who it's for, but to let you know that you are not a doormat. You don't have to do everything somebody tell you to do just because you believe in God and all of that. It's unfortunate that some people may hold the belief that believing or being religious or specifically believing in God means you should allow yourself to be mistreated or taken advantage of. However, faith does not require passivity or self-neglect. Many religious teachings emphasize kindness, humility, and forgiveness, but they also support the idea of standing up for oneself, setting boundaries, and being strong in the face of injustice. Being a believer in God does not mean being a doormat. It means living with integrity, compassion, and a sense of purpose. Respecting yourself and others is part of being true to your faith. So I like that. So this is what being a believer in God means to me. It does not mean being a doormat. It means standing up for yourself, setting boundaries, being strong in the face of injustice, and living in integrity, compassion, and a sense of purpose. And respecting yourself and others is part of being true to your faith. Yes, because if you're doing something wrong and I don't like it, because people tend to take advantage of you. They take your kindness for weakness. They think that you're easy to manipulate. They think you're naive. They can think you're gullible. They can think you are easy target because since you're a good person. And they know you're a good person, so they try to take advantage of you and mistreat you and use you and, not give you the credit that you deserve and all of that, until one day you say, I had enough with this. I'm putting my foot down. I can speak up for myself. I'm not nobody's doormat. I'm not nobody's yes man. I'm not nobody's slave. I'm not nobody's maid. I'm not doing everything you tell me to do. You're not the boss of me. I don't care if you supervisor, parent, friend, husband, wife. You have to respect me. You have to treat me the way I'm supposed to be treated, because I treat people the way that they're supposed to be treated. So yeah, this is just a real quick video. Let you know that don't get it twisted. Just because I make positive content, just because I make positive content and people want to come for me in the comments or come for me in real life trying to make my life harder than what it is because they don't want to face their own demons. And shouts out to Jordan We the Chosen One Ministry, because he made a post today and he said everything that I was just talking about on the phone last night with Brian, the spiritual warrior. We was talking about how I am a mirror to people who still haven't done their work on certain things. That's why they feel they have an attitude, or they want to throw a obstacle in your way, and they trying to hurt an innocent person. A person that actually live their life right and do their job the way it's supposed to be done, who don't try to beat the system and try to manipulate the narrative. People have an issue with when you come along into the picture and you actually doing your job right, or you about fairness, you about what's right, and then they could be crooked and scheming and conniving. Yes, they have a problem with that. They want you to be bad like them. They want you to turn a blind eye to what they doing and not say nothing. But and then it may affect you. It's affecting you because if they taking shortcuts in one area of life, or if they're just a type of individual that takes shortcuts and do whatever confirmation, do whatever they want to do, they try to do whatever they want to do and not follow the rules and all of that, then it's a problem, because it's like, I don't know what you stand for. You just make up your own rules for yourself. But anyway, back to the point of this video, the purpose of this video, to let you know that I had to learn a long time ago. I learned a valuable lesson, that I believed in God and I had got baptized and all of that, but I was still sinning. I was still letting the devil into my life. I was not as fully aware as I am now about the power of your energy and how you need to protect your energy and how important it is. And just because you believe in God does not mean you're supposed to let people just do whatever they want to do to you. Just come in your house and you just friendly to everybody, and you just nice to everybody, and you just loving to everybody, because everybody does not have your best interests at heart, boo-boo. That's what we have to know. I did not know that when I got saved and baptized and was intentionally trying to turn my life over to God, that the devil sent all his little minions to try to mess with me. I was like a moth to a flame, and they all tried to come for me. So now I know better. I know that in reality, people are not going to try to dim your light or try to piss you off or rub you the wrong way if you're not doing something right. That's the only reason why people say negative stuff to me in comments on YouTube, is because I'm doing something right and I live my life right. You wouldn't waste your time commenting on a nobody's page. And that's just like people that try to bother me and try to put stuff on me that's not my responsibility. They are intentionally trying to get under my skin, because they devils, they demons, and they evil and they wicked. They trying to go out of their way to try to piss me off, because I'm good and I'm love and light and all about peace and blessings and all of that in real life. I live my life right. Like, that's just been me. That's my default mode, is to be just mind the business that pays me. Like, who has the time or energy to try to set traps for people? Like, your enemies will try to set traps for you. They'll try to set traps for you to try to get you fired. They'll try to set traps for you to lose your job. They'll try to set traps for you to get in trouble, because they don't want to face their own demons. They don't want to fix what they need themselves. They don't want to do the inner work on them. So instead of them doing the inner work on themselves, they want to bring you down because you're a good person, because you shining bright like a diamond, and they feel some kind of way, and them kind of people get satisfaction and joy out of hurting innocent people. Like these, we seeing on the news how those people, the man set that lady on fire, and a man set another woman on fire. And my condolences, all these people. It was so many homicides since Christmas. So many people were unalived on Christmas and all of this week, and I knew it's just getting worse and worse and worse. People are so cold and heartless and so malicious and so evil and wicked out here. And then you have people that's actually trying to be positive and be the change that they want to see in a world full of evil and wickedness, and then they have something to say to somebody who actually is promoting positivity. Is crazy to me. a person who actually is living their life right in real life to the best of their ability. And yes, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you. A person who actually is struggling, trying to do what's right, and you are conflicted. You like, every time I do right or I do this or I do that, this I face adversity. Somebody's trying to come up against me, and it's like it's a lose-lose situation. Like I can't get ahead. It's like every time I try to take a step forward, like people are they're trying to hinder me and trying to stop me and throw roadblocks in a way, and trying to live rent free in my brain with trying to piss me off and rub me the wrong way and give me a hard time and all of that, and making my life harder. Yeah, this is for somebody. I can see it. I see it and I feel it in my mind's eye. I see that that's where somebody is at, mentally tormented, like on the verge of crying and being sad and depressed because somebody is, abusing their authority. Somebody is abusing their power. Somebody is abusing their authority over you. And they want to put you in a situation where you feel like you don't have a choice. You don't have no way out of the situation. And that's their job. They want you to feel like you don't have no way out. You don't have no choice. You're supposed to just put up with this. You're supposed to just deal with this because you're a good person, because you believe in God. You're supposed to just put up with the abuse. You're supposed to just put up with the mistreatment. You're supposed to just not say anything. You're just supposed to just be quiet and just take it and just deal with it and just cry about it and feel sad and feel bad and like, no, I'm like, and this could be somebody that you love dearly. It could be your husband. It could be your boyfriend. It could be I'm feeling like it's a man who's making a woman feel bad. And it's like it's like, you want to make it work. You want to change the situation. You don't want to feel like that. You don't want nobody to project their anger out on you when you only have their best interest at heart. I could totally relate to that. Yes, and that's what's going on. It's like no matter what you do, they want to make you feel bad. They could be addicted to alcohol. They could be addicted to drugs low key, or doing something that's behind your back, or something that has nothing to do with you, but they are projecting it onto you. It could be a coworker too. People, they do stuff in secret, and then they could be addicted to alcohol and drugs, and they project their insecurities, they project their demons and their negativity onto you because they don't want to heal their self. They don't want to, take care of what they need to do for themselves. So they make you feel bad, and that's not your problem. You know what I'm saying? So I love you all. Hope this video finds you in a good place today. Much love and light and peace and abundance to you all. Yes, so this video is for somebody. Just know that just because you believe in God and you're a good person does not mean you're supposed to let people walk all over you and take advantage of you and use you and abuse you and mistreat you and try to gaslight you into saying, like just gaslight you because you're a good person, and they project they stuff on you, and you just their punching bag and they doormat. No. But that's what they do. People, they always like to do good people wrong and take advantage of people that have good hearts and pure intentions, who don't mean nobody no harm, and actually being the change they want to see in the world, and actually being positive in a world full of darkness and despair and violence. Yeah, and calmality. What's the word? Calmality. Yes, in a world full of darkness and calmality, if that's the right word. Yes, in this evil, wicked world, you still a good person, have a good heart. And it's a shame that people mistreat you and treat you bad just because you're a good person, and they're gonna pay for that. They're gonna be held accountable for that. Is what they don't know. And when they find out, it's gonna be a rude awakening for their ass, is what they need to know. Because as soon as 2025 hit, the Most High is definitely calling instant judgment on their ass. I claim it. And so it is done, because these people, their time is up. Their time is up with mistreating good people bad and thinking that they're not going to be held accountable for that. These people are not getting away with how they're mistreating good, innocent people. Just know that. So rest assured, find comfort in the fact that the Most High sits high and he looks low, and vengeance is mine, thus says the Lord. He will repay them for what they did, and he's going to hold everybody accountable for their actions. Trust and believe that. That's my word. That's the Holy Spirit talking to me. He is going to hold every single person, whoever did you wrong, who is doing you wrong right now. He's going to hold them accountable. He's holding everybody accountable who's doing me wrong, who's did me wrong, who's not asking for forgiveness, who's not humbling themselves, who's not apologizing, who's not repenting, who's not acknowledging their wrongdoing. They're being held accountable right now. And the cutoff day is January 1st, 2025. If they still on the other side they leave they ass in 2024, if they want to still be on the same stuff, and they don't want to wake up and smell the coffee before it's too late, then you move on with your life in the best way possible. Don't let them affect you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and physically. Don't let them do that. If you're going to deal with these people, don't let anybody steal your peace of mind and your joy and your love and light and your happiness. Don't let them live rent free in your mind with negativity. That's what you do not want to do, because they are going to be held accountable for how they treated you, how they mistreated you, and how they didn't have no reason to do that to you. And I'm speaking from my own personal experience too, because it's really annoying and it's sad and it's horrible that people misuse me and treat me bad and take advantage of me and try to add more to my life than I already have to deal with, or saying negative stuff when I'm trying to be the change that I want to see in the world, and I'm promoting positivity and actually helping people through my transparency and authenticity and all that good stuff. And then you turn on the news and you see people actually unaliving people left and right, left and right, left and right. But you want to come on my channel and say something negative to me when I'm actually motivating people to love themselves and be the best version of themselves through I'm an example. I'm not perfect, but I am an example. I talk the talk and I walk the walk. I got to go to work at 2:00. It's 1:02 right now. So I have a job and I do what I'm supposed to do. I pay my own bills. So I'm a responsible adult, is what you didn't know until you found it out. And when you found it out, you still didn't want to know. But these low vibrational MFers are going to be held accountable. Rest assured. Don't worry about it. Don't worry your pretty little head. Don't stress another minute. Don't cry another tear. Don't feel sad. Don't feel bad. Don't feel depressed. Don't take vengeance in your own hands. Don't do none of that. Let the Most High fix it, and He's gonna spin the block for you. He's gonna spin the block for me. He always do. He always does, my love. He always spin the block and have my best interest at heart. He has my back, is what they didn't know. The Most High has our back, and He sits high and He looks low. So just know that, because yes, this video is for somebody, because we rack our brain and we let the devil, these people who have their own stuff that they not working on, we let them get in our head and our subconscious to make us forget that the Most High is watching everything. He sees everything. He sees them unfairly treating you. He sees their little plots and schemes. He sees their little traps that they trying to set for you to try to piss you off and rub you the wrong way and get under your skin and all that, make you feel some type of way, to try to make you feel lower than what you are, so they can feel like they up here and they feel superior. God sees all of that. Most High sits high and looks low. He's watching the whole thing. He's watching the whole thing unfold. He said, you have one thing to do. Touch not my anointed one, do my prophet no harm. And you failed the test. You trying to wreak havoc in my prophet's life. You trying to say that they not who they say they are. You trying to push the limits with them and trying to treat them like a doormat and see how far you can go with them. But let them hold their peace. Hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battles. Hold your peace and let the Lord fight your battles, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold my peace and let the Most High fight my battles. I said what I said. I did what I need to do, and that is how people feel and how they negativity is not going to work. It's because the victory is already won. It's already done. It's not going to work, and it's only how you feel, how you perceive. Just know that God is still God, and he's still in the blessing business, and he's not going to leave you nor forsake you, and he's going to spin the block for you every single time. So that's what they really need to know, that a real child of God don't go tit for tat. I don't wish harm on you if you ain't done nothing to me. I don't wish bad on people who are innocent. I don't get no satisfaction or joy out of putting people down who have not wronged me. I get no satisfaction out of being evil to people and wicked to people, or trying to be above them. And no. And remember to not be a doormat. Like, stand up for yourself. Don't let nobody walk over you. The Most High gonna spin the block for you. Be still and know that he is God, and he don't play about you, and vengeance is his. And so don't worry. Don't cry another minute. Don't cry another day. Don't be sad. Don't be depressed. Put it all in the Lord's hand. Put it all in the Most High hands. Put it in whoever you believe in. Put it in his hands. You believe in Jesus. Put it in Jesus' hands. You believe in Yeshua. Put it in Yeshua hands. Believe in the Most High. Put it in the Most High hands. And don't worry about it. Go on about your day. Be happy today. Drink you some water. Drink you some water. You might want to do a little workout. At least do a little walking workout. Just love yourself and take care of yourself and take care of your health, and put it all in the Most High hands. And remember to always keep the Most High first. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Be blessed and see you next time. Bye.